Good morning, morning breathers. Morning breathers. All good, Mike?
Yeah, I'm appropriately positioned for this morning's show.
We have a treat today. We have Mike from Mount Pleasant. Mike Eaton.
I like that one. I'm good with it. Mount Pleasant Mike?
Mount Pleasant Mike?
I'll go with that.
Like that?
Yeah, that works.
Magic Mike just rolled off my tongue when we were down there.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing altogether.
And then I thought, well, I don't know. We're all morning breathers. Do I need to put a town to you? But I don't know.
Morning breath, Mike. That's what my wife calls me.
Oh.
Yeah. I have bad morning breath.
Before the show, she called you that. That had nothing to do with the show.
Exactly.
Well, I'm glad you came up and are joining us this morning.
It's a long, arduous drive to get all the way here to Washington from Mount Pleasant.
It's horrible.
Actually, it was it was raining pretty hard this morning. Mm-hmm. There was a couple.
We need that.
I'm going to slow down a little bit.
We need some rain.
It's going to rain all day.
Super producer Alex Pete.
Good to be here.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
He got a smile on his face. Better than Monday?
No.
Well, you don't think so?
I had a heck of a day yesterday. It was amazing. We'll get to that, though. Who else we got here?
Oh, we
ended last night amazing. All of us did.
Yes,
we're
all going to go there.
I've got other things on my mind. I don't know where you guys are going. I have got, and we also have Boss Man Matt with us.
I'm here.
I'm Tim Elliott.
Yes, you are. The nicknameless Tim Elliott.
Just Tim.
Just Tim.
We're missing on that one. We got to figure that one out.
I have to, all nicknames get approved by me. That's the only perk I get. The Southeast Iowa Video Network is sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang at all the locations of KCTC. Moving your way, Mike, by the way.
Are they coming in Henry County? Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they got Farmtel, right?
Farmtel.
In that Wayland area, northern part of Henry County.
They're good stuff.
They are.
Really good stuff. And also like to thank Willie and all the Hy-Vees and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh it's in your town somewhere. They're everywhere. They're good stuff.
It's always when I give Fairfield props is because they have the best Hy-Vee. I
they
mean,
do? Do they?
It's incredible Hy-Vee.
I finally saw that you guys were talking about Hai Chai.
Yeah.
Never heard of that before in my life. And then I saw a commercial.
Nice.
Well, Caitlin's on it.
Well, maybe that's when I saw it. I don't know. But I'd never seen a commercial that said Hai Chai ever in my life. I thought you guys were making that crap up.
Oh, no. It's a thing. Do you know about Hai Chai?
I do not know about Hai Chai.
It's just Hy-Vee's Chinese food, but they have
Yeah, it's a thing. Hai Chai.
It's always the go-to. Yeah, it's the go-to if you can't find anything else. Oh, you go get some good food.
Well, I never knew.
Yep.
So now I do. We just learned that nobody won.
1.09 billion.
Which one is it?
Powerball.
Powerball.
Yes.
1.09 billion coming up when? Wednesday
night.
Yeah. And then I think there is, the other one, Lotto America or something. What is it? Alex,
Mega
Millions.
Alex, you know.
You think I know what?
He has all his cards just lined up on the table over there looking at the numbers.
So obviously none of us won.
I won't be here on Thursday, though. Sorry.
You will not be here Thursday because you plan to win Wednesday. I think that's how you think. And that is a perfect segue into the Iowa women play last year.
The miracle
night.
That is Caitlin Clark.
It certainly is a miracle, but it's beyond miracle now because she's just that honking good.
She just is. You just run out of things to say about her.
And I think that they believe they will win every game.
Yep.
And I was not nervous about last night's game at all. I didn't project that yesterday, but I really wasn't. I feel like the girls are playing and continue to play at a very high level, and they're notching it up every time they get on the court.
Yeah. We can't think that way, though. We're Iowans. It's really hard to be like, we have a good shot at this now. I'm just not used to talking like that.
Yeah.
But then Caitlin goes and does what she does. But not only that, Kate Martin, Sydney Fulter, Addison O'Grady coming in and just holding her own.
We need that.
It was beautiful.
I was a big proponent. If I could have gotten Coach Bluter's ear, I would have said rotate Addison and the other big girl in, and just keep hammering.
Yeah, even Ediger, who's only a freshman, came in and she did a good job. Freshman against one of the best post player in the country,
without a doubt. And and to LSU's credit, I think that their coach knew that we were the better team, but if they could get on that, get on that roll and get their attitude going, they're unstoppable.
Right.
And they couldn't ever get unleashed.
Yep.
Alex, I know you're a big fan. What'd you get from that game? Can you give us your
Good game.
Good game. Good game.
Good game.
what stood out to you? In particular.
Caitlin Clark. she was very good.
But what was it about her play that just opened your eyes and said this was a turning point in
Was
the
it
game?
the touchdowns, Alex?
Yeah, it was all the
Touchdowns.
touchdowns.
It was
field
all
goals.
the touchdowns.
Yep, the goals.
I walked in and I heard him humming this morning as I walked in. In heaven, there is no. Right as I walked in, he's a true Hawkeye.
He is a true Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Did you watch any bit of it?
Yeah, I watched
You did?
like almost the whole thing.
Did you
All right.
really?
I did.
I am
for
so
you.
proud of you.
Good for you.
I hope
I
women's
saw
basketball,
them
even
go-
Alex watches.
I saw them go up in the beginning, and
Yep.
then LSU took the lead.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
You did watch the whole
yeah,
thing.
I did.
I did.
So yeah, it was. I still wasn't nervous when they were up by 8. LSU was up by 8, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, well, you had the opposite reactions I did. I didn't breathe for like 2 hours.
I was,
so
I was right
I
in front
was-
of my chair. Like,
exactly.
I was very calm. And Caitlin was making some uncharacteristic mistakes.
early on.
She had some early turnovers.
She had
Yeah.
some passes that were really telegraphed and just not like her. And then I think she just kind of refocused and
That's an understatement.
Well, yeah, and the ability she has to just focus in with the whole world around her is just amazing.
Yeah, it's-
everything. Like I said, we're out of superlatives to talk
It's not
about her.
even 30-foot shots.
Yeah.
She was draining at almost 50% clip.
Yes.
Like that's with the hand in her face every time.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
you don't see anybody do that.
yeah. She's pretty phenomenal. The closest thing I think is Michael Jordan. There's
feels
not
like
a lot
that.
of
That
touch
feeling,
like
right?
Because Michael Jordan was, when he wanted to be, he was unstoppable, and
Yeah.
I think she possesses that same.
And we haven't seen that in about a couple weeks from
Yeah,
her. We saw that when she was
right.
breaking
Yeah.
the records, all that kind of stuff. The Michigan game, the Ohio State game, the end of the season. But the tournament so far, she's been dishing. They've been focused on her, and she's been dishing to her teammates. And we just got to see vintage Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
I mean, she just took over the game.
Well, a lot of the podcasts I listen to, a lot of the Hawkeye stuff is they were talking. It was good for them to get out of Carver. The pressure at Carver was even more, just because you don't want to lose your last game on your home court.
Yeah.
And and so to get away from Carver was actually probably good. Mm-hmm. So
Right.
and she's played better in Albany than she did at Carver.
She has played better in Albany than she has
For a
where
while.
was she before?
Well, the Big
There was
Ten,
another spot, wasn't there?
the Big Ten tournament.
Minneapolis.
Was she?
Big Ten
Yeah, Big Ten tournament.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know, she just
which
did-
was also basically Carver North, right?
There was an awful lot of Hawk
There
fans
was.
there last night. I would tell you, LSU in desperation tried to pull some double teams and switches and really disrupt her late in the game. Didn't even affect
Did you
her.
see the one point where Caitlin made the 3 and then they cameras on Caitlin, but Haley Litt's like,
Yeah.
I don't even like, what do I do?
I don't know what to do.
What do I do?
So I think that was a really good point. If you're going to double team her up the top like that, she will find somebody open and will
Yep.
have a bunny.
Yeah.
And I don't mean an Easter bunny, Alex. That was a bunny layup.
He already came on Sunday.
Say again?
The Easter Bunny came on Sunday.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
So we had this big debate in our household, and my in-laws were in town, and the debate was: is the Easter Bunny a man or a woman?
Yes.
I know this is a segue. It's not on our sheet today.
We don't-
but
It's
this
not.
is a really interesting question, isn't it? Like I didn't know the answer. I mean, there's eggs.
Mm-hmm.
Where do the eggs come from, right? But like,
Well, the chicken.
the chickens.
right? Bunnies don't lay eggs, but like
Why-
there's eggs. It's like,
Why is the bunny get involved with chickens?
That's a different podcast.
What say ye, Alex? You're usually a man of wisdom.
Well, I think the Easter Bunny's a man for me only because I feel like men played the Easter Bunny when I was growing up at the park I went to. For
You sure about
This
for
about
like
became like a
Easter
really
egg.
creepy story.
Yeah.
The men at this park I went to played the Easter Bunny.
I don't get it. What do you mean played? What do you mean played?
They dressed up as
Like,
the bunny.
like the big bunny was a male bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a whole like segment we missed out on
Well,
last weekend.
yeah, probably.
Bad Easter Bunny costumes and
Yeah.
scary Easter.
Oh yeah, there's all over the internet with those things.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the male, and I have no reason why. I think it's a boy bunny.
Boy Bunny.
because there's a lot of work to do for your.
Maybe he
Easter
steals
Bunny.
the eggs.
See, now this is getting
Steals the
really
eggs.
deep now. This
well,
is-
I'll tell you what. At my house, if it wasn't for the female Easter bunny that lives me, Easter
There'd
may
be
not
no-
happen.
There'd be no Easter. Yeah. There's a good thought.
Easter may not happen.
this is closet similarly.
Yeah, exactly.
Hi Tim, how you doing? I
don't know. I was
damn it,
thinking-
Heaton's in the freaking studio. We're all over the place.
But that's okay. I forgot what I was going to say. I don't know.
Well, you think about it. We got some shout outs. Some people checked in
This
this
is what I
morning.
want to know. That's what I was going to say.
So Paula checked in.
Because I can't see you.
Tiffany checked in, Denise checked in, Julie checked in, John says he was so calm, definitely not yelling at TV whatsoever,
No.
which is a bald-faced lie.
Yep.
We
John
all know
texted
it.
me last night.
Did he?
Yeah, after the game. He says he's definitely chiming in.
He did. So John checked in, Greta checked in, Dan Hartman, and my mother.
Nice.
Good morning, John, the voice. It's always good to hear from other people. I know there's guys like, well, Jimmy hasn't sent anything yet.
No, he's out there.
My buddy Mike. I got another.
There's more Mikes
two
out there.
Mikes
I
to
didn't
my
know
left.
Mike was a common name.
There's you, Mike. and
there's
my buddy.
there's
Mike.
Jimmy. Jimmy was here. He just was being quiet.
Jimmy
Oh,
is
nice.
quiet.
Hey, Jim.
There's just lots of people that will talk to you. I've got practice tonight for my improv.
Improv. That's coming up
You
next
do improv.
next week.
I've never done it in my life, but they asked me to do this.
I know.
It's in a
We're all
couple
curious.
I just want to go for that.
Well, it's
like just to see how it
a couple
goes.
weeks.
Yeah.
I've got practice.
Okay.
So the standing line is I can make every practice, but I'm not sure about the show.
Fair enough.
And I stole that from one of my castmates. So
You know, the good thing about improv is if you don't show up, they just improv you out, right?
there you go. Well, there is some planning to it, the way I'm understanding. I'm not apprehensive, but I still don't really know how the hell this is going to go exactly.
Is this like
That's
celebrity improv?
that's
Or
the
have you done
point.
this
You
kind
don't
of
know
thing
how it's
before?
going to go exactly.
Well, there's I would think there'd have to be some kind of structure, and we're working on that. But celebrity? No, I don't know if it's
Wait, is Tim
celebrity.
a celebrity now officially?
he's a local celebrity.
He's a local celebrity, right?
I'll be
Yeah.
damned.
You're on a show? Did you know you're on a show? And like,
I-
you're yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I did. Yes, I did. I did know that.
That practice number 3 of 6
Okay.
is tonight,
Okay. Good luck. When's the show?
April 13th, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah,
like
I'm not in it.
I feel
I'm not in it.
you're the news guy. You should know. You want to do a couple of these things from the 70s, 80s? What do you call this?
I call it decades.
It's just a show. It's just a little thing we call decades.
Decades. You want to talk about the eclipse before we go to?
Oh, okay. How
And then we'll
badly
get
I
back-
was wrong about the
No,
eclipse?
I'm not trying to call you out that way, but
It's all right. It's all right. I read something either different or mistaken, and I can remember once back in 1970 that I was wrong.
At
But
one time. He's willing to admit it.
I do admit,
good.
apparently I was
Premature.
wrong about this. So you,
well, that's all right.
Set
So
the record straight,
Well,
please.
I mostly looked it up to see what the time was because we were talking about yesterday and we didn't know what time and how long and all that stuff. It is a lunar eclipse, and on a map that I saw, so like times for like Iowa City, the peak, and I didn't even put the date down. It's next Monday though, right?
April 8th.
Yeah. It is on there. Peak is at 2:02 p.m. on April 8th. This is for Iowa City. They also had a Tumwa. They didn't have all the towns on there, but it's similar. So the peak is at 2:02 p.m. The peak eclipse lasts just a couple of minutes, but you'll start to see it moving across. The whole kind of process is about 70 minutes or so. Begin seeing the moon's shadow across the sun at 12:46 p.m. through 3:16 p.m. Like I said, the peak is at 2:02. The near total eclipse, which is like 95 to 100%, runs from a path from Del Rio, Texas, through Arkansas, southern Missouri, and southern Illinois, kind of pretty much right straight through Indiana, Ohio, and then it gets in the northern sections of New York, Vermont, and Maine. So it kind of makes a diagonal cross across the Midwest and East, whatever. They say in the peak zones, the temperature can drop up to 10 degrees. So that's pretty drastic change pretty quickly. Alex is laughing.
Iowa in the springtime.
Yeah, exactly. And the next eclipse won't be visible in the U.S. until August of 2044.
Oh,
Well, I don't think we can wait that long.
Really
Yeah.
enjoy this time.
I read that the best place to see this, the best place, is Niagara Falls. So I think we should pack up the limo and head that way.
Wait, where's Cleveland in this?
It
should be right in that path.
It should be in
right?
that path.
We should all go to
Yeah.
Cleveland
There you
next
go.
weekend on the
There you go. That's the plan.
and just
plan.
be there for some random reason.
My mom corrected me. She says it's a solar eclipse, not a lunar eclipse. So
I didn't want to ask that question. It felt like you've had like this debate
Look
going
at
back and
us.
forth.
We are. Well, I first said it was an asteroid. Oh, you found that funny.
Enjoy the show, everybody.
So
yeah. Well, thanks,
thanks
Mom.
everybody for keeping us straight because
John, correct you. Anyone else correct you online about
we
it?
don't know a damn thing.
We don't.
Anything going on up in the sky.
We make some of this stuff up.
But I do know that that Niagara Falls is they're declaring a state of emergency. There's going to be so many people.
I can see
Really?
that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
So I think Cleveland, we do.
Cleveland
Let's
would
just
work.
pack up
yeah.
and go.
Go and then stay a couple extra days after the Final Four and just watch.
I think the championship game's on Sundays. You don't have to stay that much longer.
Just a couple more days. Yeah.
Is that in the budget?
That is, it's not. We might have to do that out of pocket.
Okay. I'm
Speaking
in.
of a budget, Alex, do you want to get a budget for what it's going to cost to have the scroller at the end of all of our shows to have all the corrections?
Disclaimers and corrections.
Just put a budget together. for that.
Asterisks.
We are behind schedule. We must take a break, Alex.
Let's do it.
All right. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
At 5 Star Community Credit Union, we want to help you lead a better life. We offer competitive rates and convenient appointment times for all kinds of loans: auto, recreational vehicles, home equity, line of credit, holiday, and personal loans. We make it easy to build your credit and enjoy the good things in life.
We invite you to join 5 Star Community Credit Union. We are community-minded and member-focused. Come visit our locations in West Burlington and Mount Pleasant or online at 5starcu.org. Federally insured through the NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
That was a quick 5, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Morning Breath. Alex did a quick countdown, and if you were in the like the space shuttle or something, you would crap your pants.
Gotta push the button. Push the button.
Dang it. We went from 10 to 5 to we're on pretty quick. So we've corrected ourselves. We now know it's the solar eclipse.
My mother will keep me honest.
Thank God. Moms are just awesome. They just know stuff. It's Mother's Day be coming up too pretty soon, won't it?
In May.
Yeah. Golf courses are open. Is your golf course open yet?
It is. It's mushy and wet at the moment.
Yeah.
I think anybody's going to be playing it for a couple days. but
We
need the
needed
rain.
we needed a honking shower.
Let me get that right. That Midwestern. Yeah, it's good. We need the rain.
We need
it's good.
the
It's
rain.
good for the fields.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Let's do thing decade. What do you call it?
I don't know. I just made it up.
We normally have like a title.
It's on there. It's on
talk
the
about-
sheet. It says
There is?
decades.
It says
Just
things
decades?
from the 70s.
No, well.
Oh, it's on my this.
It says decades.
Oh.
I
Decades.
I wrote
I
it
have
out.
to be honest, man. I don't very much look at this.
You don't care much about the agenda.
I do want to point out it's April 2nd. We're on episode 42.
We are
Has it
42.
been 42?
Yeah,
Yep.
we are definitely on the over. Wow. You know, those of us.
We're on the over.
By a lot, actually, already.
Yeah, we started. Somebody asked me, when did I start this? And I said, well, it was February 5th.
February 5th is right.
We started this.
And it's growing. You look at the numbers, you look at the views, and people are online. They're sharing it to other people, and
that's
it's
what
getting
we
spread
need.
around. And
It's just fun. This is all Matt's and super producer doing.
It takes a village. So Alex will need to take time off. Kimberly Johnson, is that your aunt? Mm-hmm. Alex. Alex
that was an interesting look on his face.
Yeah, Alex will need time off. He needs to come visit his Indiana aunt, whose backyard is in the path of 100% totality. Paid time off for research purposes. You get the extra laugh I put into that one.
There you go, Alex. Is this official? You're asking for the time off now?
We'll see.
Go view the solar eclipse.
The solar eclipse.
I'm going with an asteroid. I don't care what everybody says.
Your
a
story
rock
was
in
way
space.
cooler, Tim. I'll tell you that much. When you said like asteroid, I was like, what? That's cool.
Like, this is getting interesting now. All right.
Alex was not good. He didn't.
Alex is like, I got a clip to cut out and put on a whole nother segment.
It was a clip, and still it was a short, and nobody said anything.
There were no
Nobody
comments.
corrected you. It just sounded too cool.
I'm an authority.
we just
say it with confidence.
We're just like, well, if Tim says it, then what else do you want to get
He's a
going?
celebrity. He does improv.
I'm in tears over here. Gosh, let's get off of that, dude. Let's do some decades, just because I need a break.
Because we've teased it. No, we're gonna not do any of it.
Yeah, 3 minutes to have fun with decades. Go. Pick a decade, Alex.
Essentially, this was just things that existed at this time frame that they didn't hold up, didn't stick around, aren't here. Some of them still kind of are, whatever. So things from the 70s. The one that I wanted to bring up the most was corded telephones.
Oh, yeah.
And not only just the corded telephone, and most people have seen like office phones. There's still some office phones with some cords, some whatever.
Those
right?
aren't really cords, though, right?
Well,
True cords are at least 25
well,
feet
but that's
long.
that's the
There we
point.
go.
Is you had this phone that hung on the wall, and then you got like a 50-foot cord, and if you wanted to find somebody, you just followed the cord to
Yep.
wherever they were hiding in the bedroom.
Open the door, and there
open
they
the door,
are.
and there they are. The other thing that I thought of was, if you answered the phone in the kitchen, but you wanted to talk in the bedroom, you had to. So hold on just a second. You had to run to the bedroom, pull that phone off the hook, then run back to the kitchen, hang up that phone because you didn't want somebody else to hang it up because you didn't know if they were going to hang around and keep listening to your conversation.
Which they could.
Absolutely.
And
They
often
could.
did if you were the younger brother of an older sibling and, just wanted to hear what they were talking about.
Exactly.
You hear that little click.
Exactly. Yeah. So, the really long cords.
All respect for my siblings. Never do that.
Yeah. So, Alex, what you gonna weigh in on corded telephones hanging on the wall? We
I
didn't even
had
talk about the rotary dial part.
I
of
had
it.
one for the early parts of my memory, but I don't remember using it all that much. So
The early parts
The
of his
early
memory.
parts
Like
of his
that.
memory.
He throws that in there. A little big here and there.
Yeah. So,
Short shorts with tube socks.
Yeah.
Is that the 70s?
That was a 70s thing.
Without a doubt.
Now, my favorite's the TV antennas.
Yes.
I remember there'd be the Masters on on that Sunday in the spring. The Masters would be playing. My grandpa, I could still hear his voice. Go! Turn the antenna.
Yep.
Turn it. It's not picking it up. Or we're not. We're going toward Ottumwa now instead of Cedar Rapids.
It was horrible.
Yeah, it was a different time.
truly-
My friend says a 25-foot telephone cord was a legit good Christmas gift.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And then when they went cordless,
Yeah.
that was heaven.
Yeah, it was.
That was a little bit of heaven.
Unless you picked up the frequencies of your neighbors on occasion, you
could
could hear
happen.
their
Could do.
conversation.
Which could happen.
It was always fun.
There was some
nosy neighbor
There's
moments.
some things, that weren't the greatest, but
Right.
no
Yeah.
cord.
Well, the antenna, and then back to the
and then
antenna.
you couldn't get too far from the base either.
Yeah, you couldn't get too far from the base. But the antenna, then the aluminum foil on the ball of aluminum foil on
yes.
the tip of the
To get that
antenna.
little extra.
Just a little bit extra.
I see what I remember is the antennas on the house, and then they
Yes.
had that box on the TV, the rotator.
Oh, yes.
And then you'd hear it click.
Yeah. For the antenna.
For the antenna.
Remove the antenna.
Yes,
antenna.
the outside antenna, yeah.
I think this is truly like a thing of Washington, Mount Pleasant, Fairfield, because none of us were in a big TV market.
Right.
We're always like on the outskirts of like 7 other markets, from Quincy to Cedar Rapids to Tumwa, whatever. And so like I think it's something very unique to us and here in the Golden Triangle, if you will. Like it's a rural issue.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
I don't know what TV test patterns are.
The TVs at midnight or whatever, they play the national anthem and TVs go off the air.
Yeah.
I mean, all the TV stations now are 24-hour TV stations.
That's right.
And it used to
They
be.
used to turn the TV off for us.
Yeah, they did.
Crazy.
11 p.m. or midnight or whatever, it would just, they'd play the national anthem and then they'd go to a test pattern and you'd be done until 6 a.m. the next morning.
Which one was it? What decade was it where you saw the commercial for the parents who weren't really paying attention? So my generation's parents that said, "It's so and so it's so and so in the evening. Do you know where your children are?"
Was that like?
It's like the '80s, maybe.
I don't.
And all the Gen X kids were running around
Yeah, I
without
don't
any
know.
oversight.
And your parents did not know where you were.
No clue where you were.
No idea.
You're out.
Aluminum can tabs that pulled all the way off.
Yeah, the all the way.
Remember
Oh
those?
yeah, yeah.
That was a problem because you
well,
take those to the beach, you just throw them,
throw 'em.
and you go run through the beach, and the
yeah.
next thing you know,
Slice your
foot's
foot.
laid open.
The hardships.
It was tough growing up.
it was. It was
Tough growing up in my day.
It was a tougher time.
Little kids.
Although I do like the Saturday morning cartoons one.
Without question, that was
Every
rarely
Saturday morning
missed.
we were up. Parents were. That's how parents actually got sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Go
They
watch TV.
Go turn TV on.
Yep. And here's how you run the microwave. Leave me the hell alone for a little bit.
That was
Now
until
it's-
the 80s.
Oh yeah. Now it's just iPads. Like here's your
Yeah,
iPad.
yeah,
kid.
here's your
Go back
iPad,
to
go
bed.
away.
We better take a break so we can get come back and get set.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years, and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charlotte Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning. Welcome back to Morning Breath. I'm your host, Tim Elliott. Super producer, Alex P. Boss man, Matt.
Hello.
Mount Pleasant Mike.
I like it.
All in studio. Want to thank KCTC really quick.
Thank you, Casey.
And Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh for
Thank you, Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
keeping us going. Matt, let's get set for the day.
Set for the day. Time is 7:45, so we're behind.
Son of a gun.
I know. It
Sorry,
did really
guys.
fast.
Sorry, my bad.
I tell you,
My
we
bad.
just have more fun when Mike's here.
7:45 a.m. on April the 2nd. The temperature right now in Fairfield is 43, Washington 43, and Mount Pleasant's the big winner at 44. Windy and rain, and then rain mixing with snow later today. Chance of snow tonight. I saw somewhere else besides on this sheet that looks like we're in the trace to 1 inch category for chance of snow. High of 42 today, a low of 32. And our friends in Washington, West Virginia today, is high of 72 and a low of 49.
That's the same name as our town, Alex.
What? It's such a unique name, too. That's really
Yeah, it's a unique name.
no connection to U.S. history at all.
Things to do today, things to do, not necessarily today. In Fairfield, Step Africa will be performing at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center on Wednesday, tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. I looked that up. You can look it up on the Fairfield Arts Convention website. It looks kind of cool, actually.
It does, doesn't it?
Mount Pleasant, there's a Taco Tuesday at the Mount Pleasant Christian School beginning at 5 p.m. And in Washington, there's a Taco Tuesday at Dahlmeyer Hall on Washington County Fairgrounds. It's presented by the Washington FFA. It's open to everyone for a free will donation. This day in history. American organized crime boss John Gotti was convicted on 13 criminal counts. Alex is laughing. He's got a thing for Gotti.
John Gotti?
You got a John Gotti thing?
I think Tim's got a thing for
From the 20s.
Oh, that's right.
He's my kin.
Well, this was in 1992. So
He was finally convicted.
yeah, he was convicted of murder and other things. Sentenced to life in prison in 1992.
But he didn't do it.
He didn't do it.
didn't
He had
do it.
somebody else do it.
Yeah.
Your daily dad joke. Gentlemen, why did the roofer go to the doctor? Because he had shingles.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you do it. Break up. No, until now.
Until now.
We're going to keep trying until we get it right. Thank you all for joining. Thank you all for liking, sharing. Thank you, Mike, for coming to Washington today. We'll make our way down there again.
We're all willing to sacrifice occasionally.
Yeah. Awesome. Until tomorrow, we'll see you
made it
then,
almost
folks.
to the end.
Almost the end.